Good morning, YouTube. We are at Richard's Garage because today we're going to change the spark plugs and accessory belt on two Ferrari 458s.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan. This is Richard's Garage. It's not my garage. We're not at my garage today. This channel is all about the supercar ownership experience, buying and selling them, maintaining them, DIY work on them, and today we're going to be working on two Ferrari 458s. So we got Richard's already up on the lift. We're gonna do mine in a little bit. We're letting it cool down because I just drove over here. And so yes, we're gonna change out the accessory belt, which is the belt that drives like the air conditioner and that sort of stuff. Then we're also gonna do the spark plugs because, well, I don't know if they really need it, but might as well. So, one quick tip on these spark plugs. There are companies that make knockoff spark plugs that aren't actually real iridium spark plugs, so don't use those. Use the real stuff. Also, if I remember correctly, there are a couple different versions of spark plugs for this car, and some of them are way more expensive than others. No idea why.
Hey, YouTube.
How you doing?
Doing great.
You enjoying your lockdown?
I am.
Have you gotten out of the house much?
We've done a couple drives.
Just like getting out on drives?
Yeah. I went to a restaurant the first time. Yeah.
Was there anyone there?
No, we were the only people there.
That's good.
On that porch, That was
okay.
Cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. But, other than that, just sitting around here, playing with cars.
Got the 458 back, the Testarossa is in the storage.
It's at the Petro Lounge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Living with it.
Stored next to a Shoemaker's car right now.
Is it really?
Is a F1
oh my god.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this doesn't suck.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
Badass, man.
We're getting this ready because we're going to do a big drive coming up next week.
Yes, next week is a big drive, so it's a good time to do this.
Get new tires tomorrow.
Ah, very good.
Yeah, I'm going to do the oil change Saturday and brake fluid Saturday too.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're on top of the ball. Are you getting a price from...
Yeah, price with Tread Connections. Going to do it tomorrow.
Nice.
Took them 2 days to get the tires, no problem.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Which ones you get?
The 4S's.
Oh, you got the same one I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going bigger? 305?
No, I just kept the same.
Ah,
you guys
boo.
Your big, giant tires and no gaps, and I love gaps. I want the biggest gap possible, just because it pisses Chris off. So.
Well, I mean, anything that pisses Chris off is kind of worth it.
It feels so good. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm trying to get I'm going to put a lift kit on this and get this thing laid up. Yeah.
Put like real little wheels and tires.
I need to
totally make him.
I'm gonna get those tiny Testarossa tires and put them on.
There you go.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Rally bitches!
Alright, well I guess we gotta get the bottom tray off in order to do the accessory belt. Kinda nice having it on a 4-post.
Is there anything that we do on these cars that doesn't need to get the tray off?
The spark plugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we have to pull off the top panels.
If you change the windshield wipers, you have to take the bottom tray off on this car.
Pretty much, and like to do the bottom tray without a 4-post takes like 20 minutes. So.
Yeah. It's not that bad.
With the 4-post.
Especially because I'm missing half the bolts. So
oh, I know.
it takes 2 seconds.
Oh, dude, they always fall out. Every time you lose at least 3. Wow, I noticed you have element fire extinguisher there and there.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh, hold on, focus light. There you go. Look at that. Man, you are Mr. Safety.
I'm ready for things to blow up and catch on fire.
I mean, you do have Ferraris here frequently.
Well, after watching your video, now I'm scared. These Ferraris, they just go up for no reason. So.
Yeah, you know. Man, your under tray needs a bath. Dude, I just noticed, do you have the carbon fiber diffuser back here? You suck. I want that.
Carbon fiber what?
The diffuser.
Oh, yours isn't?
Mine is not. It's like the only carbon fiber I don't have.
Yeah.
Now I've got carbon fiber envy. Dang it. There are lots of screws to get. There are like at least 20 of them. So the belt is right up in there. Yeah, right where you can't get to it. That's funny. So Richard's under tray actually has some Torx bits. Mine does not. Mine is just all 10 mil. I mean, Ferrari does change stuff around mid-production, so that's not shocking.
I don't think yours is factory. That's the problem.
Probably. Mine probably fell out and they lost them. And they're like, whatever, just throw 10 mil. Good enough. Everything 10 mil. So we're just about to take off these little side vents on the under tray, and his has Phillips screws. Mine has 10 mil everywhere. His has Phillips screws, Torx, and 10 mil. So yes, Ferrari likes to make it complicated for you no matter what. Okay, so there's the belt. And there's the belt tensioner, so it's like a 15 millimeter. This is a serpentine belt, so once you pull off the tensioner, it comes loose and you just undo it.
And so...
you're gonna push it the other way.
I'm going the other direction.
You're gonna push to that way, and it should loosen up. And then what I do is just flip the belt off of the AC,
Uh-huh.
and then it should be able to let you. Yeah, there you go. Keep going as far as you can, and then once you get that off, there you go. Now you can release it.
Oh, I see. So I'm actually releasing the tension by just doing this.
Yeah.
Ah.
Flip it off of other stuff. Oh, really? It's got like a.
Oh, see, I knew it wouldn't be this.
Oh, they
easy.
changed it. They changed the design
There's
on
a
us.
housing over something here.
Son of a bitch.
All right, we gotta pull the engine.
Pull. Yeah. $17,000. Pull the engine.
Pull the engine.
Gotta change the belt. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we gotta take that off and see. Oh, okay. There's some Allens on there.
There's hoses and shit up against it. Oh,
Oh
man.
boy. Yay. This just got a little more complicated.
On this side, it should be able to go with like this flywheel-like thing,
Yeah, it goes off the flywheel.
and then it goes. Is that it?
Way up there should be the alternator way up at the top. It's gonna be a bitch to get to.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm tracing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all open though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So it's just this one
Just that one bastard.
thing needs a cover for some stupid reason.
There's the cover right there. That's a pain in the butt. All right, well, we'll get that off.
Oh yeah.
Got it? Nice.
Can we get that one? Oh yeah.
Nice. Yes. Beer time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. I just noticed you have a Sonic koozie.
Yes.
That's very appropriate. Try again on the belt. All right, so 15 mil loosen tensioner.
And we were doing it here.
Yeah, go that way.
And loosen tensioner.
And pop the belt.
Pop the belt.
And probably try and get it off other things while you have it loose. You might have to pop it off some other stuff up there.
We get off this flywheel. We've got it all.
Yeah, once you get out the flywheel, it should be easy. Get in there. Yay!
Oh yeah.
Out with you. Ah, ta-da.
Ta-da.
It's pretty okay condition.
Yeah.
But whatever, I mean...
So it was supposed to every 20,000, I think is what
I
it
think
was.
it's like 4 years or something like that.
Yeah. And certainly this is a 12, so we're way past 4 years.
Yeah, but it's, again, abundance of caution, right?
Right.
And if any oil had gotten splashed on it, it'd be in shit shape, but
Yeah.
it probably looks like you didn't ever get any oil on it, so it's all...
Yeah.
It's a really good condition.
Yeah.
Like normally if you see, like, if you bend it like that, and you see a bunch of cracks,
Yeah.
yeah, you can see it's
Start
starting
seeing
to crack.
it. Yep. Yep.
So, yeah, it's probably time to go.
Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm at 22,000 miles.
22? Okay.
8 years.
8 years? That's right.
Okay.
I think it's easiest to hook it over the top first and work
The
your way
very top
down.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna get the back side of it, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, smooth is back, ribbed is for the belt's pleasure.
So there is a smooth wheel that touches the ribs.
Yeah. It is one smooth wheel pinches on both sides.
Yeah, on both sides. Yeah.
Yeah, because the tensioner kind of like squeezes it against that wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah, we are.
but it's not like one of the devices that actually gets run. It's just a idler pulley, as they call it. Kind of sort of see everything up in there. Well, that's it for underneath. Now we put on the trays and get on the ground and do the spark plugs. We decided we're actually gonna leave the bottom tray off for now, just in case we drop a bolt or a screwdriver or something.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Oh God. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's about where it needs to be.
We stop there.
Yeah, maybe see if it goes any further. Try pushing again.
More up.
Yeah, see if it goes a little further. Yeah, right there. Okay. Oh, let me go down a little just so your roof's not in the air. There. Perfect. Dear God. All right. Well, hopefully this thing comes off. I bet it does.
Okay.
Dang it! Why'd you have to have a spider? That's why I hate convertibles. They make everything more difficult.
Is that thing gonna beep the whole time we're doing this?
What's it beeping about? That it's half up?
Yeah.
Can you take your keys out?
Keys are out.
Son of a bitch. Really?
Disconnect the battery again.
Yeah, I can pull the battery. Shut up! You're annoying! Ferrari is really all about the beeps, man.
They are.
Looks like we gotta get this weird panel off. Fun. Oh, that actually moves easier than I thought. It's just stuck on these things.
Yeah.
And then that grommet we gotta run back through the... Whoa. Is that it? Oh.
Sort of.
Look there. Stuck on that.
Yep.
There. Wow.
Oh, it's just plastic.
Yeah, it's plastic.
Ah.
Just those scratch things. Whoa, look how dirty. Oh.
Don't show them that.
Oh my God, Richard.
It's terrible.
Do you even take care of your car?
I cleaned it like last week.
Oh my, hey, look, if you already need to do your fill pumps, that's easy. Actually, now that we have that off, it looks pretty easy. Although we might want to do some cleaning.
Yeah. Can we get to all 8 cylinders?
Yeah.
Okay.
This front one's always a bitch.
I'm telling you right now, I'm cool. If we only do 4, that's fine.
Right here's the ignition coil still on the cylinder. This one's been removed. That's where the spark plug is. So basically, to get them off, you have to take that little yellow tab and push it backwards. Then you can press on this button right here, see? That releases the wiring harness from the ignition coil. And then you just kind of yank the ignition coil out so it's off of the spark plug. Now we can actually get in there and change out the spark plug. All right, so to get in there, I'm having to use a swivel and extension on this spark plug socket. It's a 16 millimeter. Spark plug's in pretty good shape, but yeah, it won't hurt to change them out.
Eventually.
This was supposed to be relatively easy. And we're like quite a few hours in now, and we just had a minor disaster. One of the ignition coils broke. So that, it's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like that. Sun tells me these aren't cheap, so we're gonna have to order a new ignition coil. I mean, the thing was stuck.
It was stuck.
It was like not coming. We had literally a crowbar on it to get it out, and
It was due for replacement.
we gotta somehow get that shit out of there.
Yeah, that's going to be the tricky thing.
How are we gonna get that out? We have to call Josh on this one.
We need
Send in
that-
reinforcements. Since we broke that coil, we need to get it out. So I'm gonna run home, grab some needle nose, see if we can't dig it out. We kind of decided we're not gonna do my car today because I'm gonna do my car when I get home. So that way, if this happens, it's not stuck here. Good thinking, right? Because he's gonna have to order a new coil. Turns out they're only 140 bucks. Way cheaper than I thought. I thought for sure it was gonna be like 300-400 bucks. Not bad, not bad. We'll see if we can rescue this thing out of the, you know, it's stuck down in the cylinder, or on the, where the spark plug is. All right, so our enemy is that cylinder down there, which is technically, what is it, number 6. So because the Ferrari engine is in the rear, it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's kind of very odd how they number the cylinders, but that's how they do it here. So we're gonna try and get this thing out somehow. Sen tells me we're not gonna get super lucky immediately.
Yeah. See, I get good grips like that. There's, you know, it's still on there, so
Yeah, I know, right?
the thing that made it break to begin with is that it's stuck on there.
You know what? You could. Do we have any penetrating oil?
Well, that's an idea.
It might loosen it up a little. Of course, it might just make it harder to grab.
Yeah, make it that slippery.
Yeah, I think you have to like wiggle, maybe. If you get enough of it off,
Yeah, it'll.
then you could get the socket over it.
If you get enough of it off, it'll break the tension of the
Yeah.
seal that it has around it.
Oh, what a pain in the butt. Is that the face of defeat?
Once again.
Sadly, we're gonna have to continue this another day. We're probably gonna bring in the big guns to get that thing out because we can't. Sometimes you gotta just get some professional help.
Day 2.
Clown's time and a half for house call.
The problem with
It's like one time to fix things, and then another time a rate to repair.
'Cause you're
shit we
assholes.
fixed.
yeah, there's the normal rate, and then there's the you guys that rate.
I think the political correct terms would be there's the shop rate and then there's the janitorial rate.
Oh, yeah, that's probably accurate. Well,
I would consider this janitorial work.
oh, this is definitely you're definitely cleaning up our bullshit.
This is a good one.
Yeah, we did a good job. We're back. It's been a few days, and we called it the big guns.
I'm gonna need a big gun.
for us.
Maybe for myself. On
Oh,
this one.
that too. Oh boy. So we're gonna try and dislodge this ignition coil. Which is unbelievable. It's impressive how stuck on there it is.
This is incredible. I mean, these things are always really unpleasant to do. This one is especially. I bet you that one still make electricity.
I was gonna say it probably would work if you could get the bottom of it still somehow intact.
That's how much is still
Yeah.
in the engine.
But it's because there's like a clamp thing that goes over the
Spark plug.
spark plug, and that's stuck on there.
Yep.
It probably got corroded or something.
They have a really, really tight seal. Like if you were to dry connect these plugs,
It'd be really hard to get it out.
the seal on them is super tight. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
telling Richard earlier, I don't even really enjoy doing spark plugs in 4 5/8 because of these coils are just in there so hard.
Get all the words of encouragement and wisdom from Josh.
F you, f me, f this, f that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get.
They're almost all gonna start with the F.
The whole family of ducks just walked by.
Yeah.
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle.
Are you kicking those ducks? What are you doing to them? Right.
Telling the guys that they're gonna have to buy me an Asian hooker after this because I'm not gonna be able to jerk off for a week. My hands are so sore from trying to rip this broken off ignition coil out of your cylinder head. You're not gonna be able to play this episode in a third of the country.
I've never heard such foul language.
Get it? Because you use ducks.
Foul. I didn't mean to do that. That's good. That's a good one.
We're using foul language. Are ducks fouls? I don't know.
Yeah, sure. It's a waterfowl.
I skipped that class in high school.
I only know it because they shoot them and say, oh, shoot, hunt waterfowl. So, Richard, tell me, how
Daniel.
much did you spend on that ignition coil and where did you get it?
Daniel at Ricambi has them, or he sells them. He just doesn't have them right now. It would be 7 to 10 days for him to get it, and it'd be $140. Make sure people know what we're talking about. It's
Yeah,
this,
for
this
that.
guy right here. $140. I can't wait for that because we have
'Cause we're leaving
We're leaving this weekend,
in a few days.
and
I don't know that you are. I haven't got this thing out yet.
Well, the Testarossa is a backup.
Fair enough.
and then I called Ferrari Voss, and of course they have it, and it was $220. And I kind of rationalized in my head because I would have to have it overnighted,
Yeah.
so I'd pay another $40 to have it overnighted.
If you showed up overnight, because with all the cuts and flights and all the
Yeah.
cuts and shipping,
Oh, yeah.
who's to say after doing all that it would even actually show up?
That was the risk.
Right, you couldn't count on the 7 to 10 days, and then you couldn't count on the overnight shipping either. So
Right. Supporting your local dealership.
right.
There we go.
And then we had bought 2 kits
Yeah.
at the same time, thank God, because well, they probably don't know that I.
Oh, the spark plug.
yeah, I found.
Oh, whatever happened with that? Did you order it in one?
I ordered a new one.
Oh, okay.
That'll be here Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
So let me get this straight. You guys have dicked up both a coil and a spark plug?
Yes. Yes.
Remind me never to hire you guys. I was telling Richard when Timmy came by to put his car back together over the weekend, because I took it apart and ran out of time to put it together. In the middle of there, while he was cussing at him, I asked him how much he would pay to buy a owner-maintained 348 if you were to go buy one now. He didn't seem very optimistic in what he would pay. Luckily, he's gonna get buried in that car one day, so it's irrelevant.
Damn. That's like getting serious leverage on it.
That's the hope, because the next step after this is we pull the deck lid off, we pull the cross brace off, we disconnect some stuff, and we take this diagonal support so that way we
Yeah,
can really get
Yeah.
a straight shot across the engine compartment.
Ugh.
So I've been trying to squeeze on it, but I'm not, trying to pull. There's 3 different angles going on there. So.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
Oh!
Yahtzee!
Yahtzee! Oh my God.
I got it.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm f***ing sweating and my hands are dirty and it's after 5 o'clock.
And you're literally sitting on an engine.
Oh, this is normal. This is normal operating procedure. If you look in the shop manual, there's a little Guido that does this in every manual. It's a factory-approved repair technique, I promise.
That's insane.
So that's what I thought, because I could feel myself biting on it, but every time I'd pull on it, the pliers would just slip off. So the way I was leaning on it, deflecting my wrist, I just couldn't use enough forearm to really get a
Yeah.
good bite, so I kept pulling the pliers off that way. Now I'm pulling on it that way so I could
Yeah,
keep
use
good
the
arm
leverage.
geometry and just give it a little pop.
Right.
Wow.
If you could only do that, that's where all your
Well,
muscle is, right?
well, now you're gonna have to do that because my hands are tired.
Does girth similarity affect Ehrlich's ability to jerk different dicks simultaneously?
Shit, yeah, I think it would.
Poor
I'm
Mr. Winky's gonna be very
I'm
sad. Lonely.
Well, that didn't take as long as I thought it would.
Yeah.
I quoted what, an hour or two?
What's 2 hours?
What time is it?
Yeah, I was getting ready to make the joke that you were milking
7:50.
it, that it was already out and yours was playing.
7:50.
7:50?
Yeah.
There you go. That was good. Yeah.
It's in his pocket the whole
What
time.
what time is it, guys?
Yeah.
A few more minutes. I haven't done it in a few more minutes, I'm sure. The famous Italian rolling clock, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that wasn't too bad. So you don't want any part of it?
I told you what happens when I
You
work on this car.
hung up your work on car gloves.
Yes. Especially when I got him standing right there. It's
We
like-
need to frame his onesie now and just put it on the wall.
Reminder of bad things.
That one time Richard moonlighted as a Ferrari mechanic.
suited up like one. I dressed up like one in there. So do we need to blow that out, or you think that's good?
It would be a good idea to blow it out because I even got a few little rubber chunks. Felt a couple big pieces hit my hand.
Oh.
I'll just double check real quick with the light and mirror, just make sure there's nothing super obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. It's all clean now. Okay. That was perfect. There were a couple big chunks in there that blew out.
The moment of truth. Yay!
You know, I gotta give you guys some applause here. You're the only guys I've met that service your cars before an event, and they were better off before you serviced them.
Thanks, Josh.
Maybe you start waiting until after the event to service the car.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing anything.
It's like cute Dan taking a Sawzall to the DCT transmission.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hardwire my
Yeah, same
radar
thing.
detector on there and killed this whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know why. It's like you have a party at your house and you finally get around to cleaning it up properly because people are coming over. It's the same thing. You're going on a big good drive. You want to get everything right,
Yeah.
and that's when you screw something up.
Yeah.
It was right before. At least it's fine now.
Yes, back in business.
That's a good thing about car parts. You can replace them.
Generally. Hooray, Richard, hooray. Well, I guess that kind of wraps it up. So, back in business. Good for the weekend drive coming up. Thanks to this man and his expertise and his cool selection of tools.
It's only taken me an entire Ferrari's worth of tools to get to this point.
Yay! I don't have anything to promote this time. I guess, go to the website, sign up for my email list, do all this, buy my merch. Yeah, do those things. Go to normalguysupercar.com. There you go. Go to that website, do those things, help me out, and then we have giveaways coming up. It's gonna be a busy weekend, so we got crazy stuff. Trust me, next week, the video coming out from this weekend should be really good. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned to that. So stay tuned. We're gonna be doing a lot of car stuff. It's gonna be sweet.